Hello and welcome back to another exciting chess game. This one was played in 2015 between Peter Svidler, who was playing as white, and his opponent Denis Kismatulin. You probably heard about both of these players. Peter Svidler, super GM, Denis Kismatulin, a very strong grandmaster. You can consider him also a super grandmaster from Russia. And this game is truly a gem because it contains one of the prettiest checkmates I've ever seen in a chess game, and I'm sure you will be impressed as well. Also contains a wonderful example how to attack in the Sicilian defense, so if you're a Sicilian player you will truly enjoy it as well. The game is exciting and truly interesting until the very end, so I will not bother you anymore. We will go and enjoy this game. White opens with e4, and we have c5, knight to c3 for white. Svidler goes for a close Sicilian. We have a6 for black, we have knight g to e2, and we have d6 for black, developing move. G3 for white, so usually in close Sicilians, in most variations, white opts for this bishop to g2 and then castles his king on the king side. We have g6 for black, black also goes for g6, we have d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, and for now bishop g7 is firstly played by Denis Kismatulin. For now he avoids knight to c6 move, a bishop goes on g2, and we have knight to f6 for black. White continues with b3. He also wants to fianchetto this bishop on the b2 square. Castle for black and bishop b2 for white. So previously plan for white was to go short castle, but now white sort of changed his plans and now he wants to attack. Black continues peacefully with bishop to d7. We have queen to d2, and now it's obvious that white will castle long. Knight to c6 to challenge this knight, who is currently defended. We have knight d to e2, white avoids this exchange, and we have a b5 on the board played for black, a very common theme in the Sicilian defense. Simply you want to create and organize an attack on the queen side as well, and to gain more space. Long castle for white, and now knight to g4. It is time to attack for black. Firstly, this pawn is targeted. We have rook d to f1. Was played. Computer marks this as an inaccuracy and actually recommends playing here instead of rook d to f1 to go knight to f4. Computer recommendation was this move, but rook d to f1 is completely normal and human. We have queen to a5. Now queen goes on the a file, getting ready to attack maybe this pawn. Now this is a threat that the bishop takes this knight and then this pawn will fall. So Peter Svidler saw this, and firstly he played h3. So for now this sacrifice this doesn't go very well, because now simply bishop takes on c3, and now after queen takes on a2 we will simply take your knight, and you don't have any checks, you don't have any threats here. King is safe, so nothing you can do here. So for now h3 is played and black is forced to retreat with knight to f6, and now king to b1. Now this is a threat, and now white wants to save his pawn on a2. We have a b4 here played for black. Black now pushes this and attacks this white knight. A knight retreats to d1. Mistake by a computer. Computer actually recommends here, what the computer recommends, knight to d5. Yeah, this might be more obvious, maybe more logical, but looks like white wanted to attack and he didn't want to give up his bishop here. Sorry about that, guys, that you hear probably some notifications from my settings on OBS. Apologies for this. We have knight to d1 here played for white, and we have queen to c7 here played for black. Kismatulin now retreats the queen, knight reroutes on e3, and finally we have a5. This was the reason why black queen was retreated. a4 is what comes, and now black wants to attack. We have f4, so white is kind of a bit late. Computer recommends knight to d5 with the idea to exchange pieces. White wants to attack. Black continues with a4, but black is slightly faster. We have e5, which is also an inaccuracy by the computer, but white tries to create some counterplay, and after this knight is temporarily pinned and he cannot take this pawn. So this is what happened in the game actually. D takes, f takes, and actually in this game Kismatulin sacrificed his exchange with knight picking up on e5, a very thematic sacrifice very often in Sicilian defenses. Sacrificing the exchange, and after rook takes on a8, black is better here by computer evaluation, and black probably knows this, and that is the reason why he sacrificed. A file will be open, or f file, and white will not have an easy time at all. We have rook goes on f4 with the idea to try and target this pawn, but for now it is completely ignored with a takes on b3 for black. A takes on b3 and another brilliant move here, knight to queen to a7 with the idea to attack on the a file. By the way, after a takes on b3, computer actually recommends c takes on b3, but for Peter Svidler looked like this would expose this king too much. One of the ways to continue this game is for black is to go bishop to c6 is one of the ideas here. Another idea is to go bishop to h6. Probably Peter Svidler was afraid of all of these possibilities. Look at how this king will become exposed. These two bishops will become menaces in the position, and this looked way too scary for Peter Svidler to open up and expose your king this way, but of course you cannot catch all the moves. After a takes on b3, queen a7, another brilliant move by black. In the game, knight to d4 was played with the idea to cut away this bishop and bring another piece into the game. Also, potentially, this rook will be available for the defense on the a file. But now, game continued with knight to h5 firstly, and the idea is not to take this rook, but to actually open up this bishop. And this bishop will be very valuable in the end of the game, which is we are getting really close to the end of the game. We have knight to d5, so white gives up this rook here and wants to bring some material back, but at least try and survive this position. But black doesn't care about that. He simply continues with bishop to c6, finds the best move here. Take everything you want, move your rook, give this check, I don't care, it's perfectly fine. Of course, this is defended, but this is another possibility here. It is really difficult here for white to play. By the way, this rook is also hanging after this knight is moved. Peter Svidler decided to go with knight takes on c6, expecting probably that now knight takes on c6 will be played or something like this, but black finds an amazing sacrifice. See if you can find it, guys. Pause the video and find the best and amazing combination that black found in this beautiful game. Congratulations if you found beautiful queen to a2 first check. So of course you have to move your king, and now how to continue. Black finds brilliant queen a1 check. You cannot go back with your king, you cannot escape, you are forced to take this queen here. And now after rook to a1, the only remaining square for this white king is king to b2. And now there are few ways to checkmate black. I really hope you see them. One of the ways to checkmate is knight to d3, a discovered check and a double check from this bishop. But in the game, black decided to checkmate with brilliant knight to c4. As I mentioned, this is a double check. Bishop protects this rook due to x-ray, and king doesn't have any free squares to go. And unfortunately, king has to move when you have double check, and that is why white is checkmated. A spectacular ending of a game, really, and one of the prettiest checkmates I've ever seen. Chess tactics are amazing, and it's good to have them all in mind when you're playing chess, because sometimes we miss so much when we don't pay attention to tactics. And as you can see, tactics are a game is full with tactics and so rich with them. So it's always amazing to finish the game in style like Kismatulin finished here. One of the prettiest games and prettiest checkmates I've ever seen, guys. I really hope you enjoyed them as well, and I hope you managed to solve the puzzle. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and share this video with other people who enjoy chess, and share your thoughts and comments about this game, of course. As well, if you wish to improve at chess and you are serious about it, I invite you to check the link in the description of this video. You will see Get Better at Chess. You can check the link. It is a part of a community I'm a part of. Registration is free. You can see the free resources, and if you think this is something you're interested in, you are more than welcome to join. You will not regret it. Everything from chess openings, middle games, end games, chess calculation, how to save lost positions, how to attack, how to organize defense, and everything one chess player might need to improve at chess. And yeah, guys, with that, I wish you a pleasant day, and we will see each other on the next video. Bye bye.